eBay is about to eat a $500 million problem. The problem comes from returns, and if they increase by just 1%, this is what it looks like for them. And AI makes that 1% inevitable. Check out this picture that I've got here. This is a 52 mantle card. I yanked it off of eBay. Within 15 seconds, I told ChatGPT to make the slab look just damaged or smashed, like it got messed up in transit. Easy change. I did other experiments, like I told the back of this card, put mold on it. No problem, with ease. And people are already doing this. I've seen people show off issues like this on Instagram. It's happening on eBay right now. And everybody knows you can mess with pictures, but I don't think anybody's actually walked through the numbers on the damage I think this is going to do. I'm also going to walk you guys through like the seller side implications, things you can do to protect yourselves against this. The platform side, what I hope eBay does to help us against this, and honestly, what I expect to happen in 2026, a few more predictions on how they'll try to lock it down. So $10 billion a year in trading card GMV, that's what we got for eBay. Typical return rates are 3 to 4% on a 350 million baseline. Percent of users using AI tools is about 15 to 30%, and percent attempting a return is 10 to 20%. So you've got a net increase of 1 or 2% overall on GMV returns, which is like $500 to $600 million. That is not small potatoes. That's going to get eBay's attention. And I think what we're going to see, the first wave of this, you're already going to see. So this year, I imagine every single carrier is going to raise their insurance rates. They're already pretty high. They already request, pictures of what the packing looked like and things like that. They're going to go up by the end of the year, with USPS being last. It's just the only way. Every step change in humanity comes with fraud, from electricity to plumbing to the internet and now AI. There will be some fraud with AI, and I've seen this, and I imagine this is going to start to run wild. So be careful if you sell a high volume of stuff on eBay. And it's not just cards. Sneakers will have a stain on them, and a purse will have a tear in it, or they'll make something fake look real, or make something real look fake. And it's so easy to do. It's just like 2 seconds in any of the image generators. I did this one in ChatGPT. So what can you do? I tell people to do this anyway. When they do PayPal goods and services, it's not a perfect shield. They can say they didn't get it. And so what I do for a very expensive card is I film the entire process of packaging it up with the seal and everything. I upload it to Google. I've got the link. If I ever run into an insurance claim, I will literally just send the video to them. So you're going to start to see people doing this almost all the time, I think. It's sad and it sucks, but I think it's just going to be the path. I also think there's something to be said for tamper-evident slab bags. I don't know if those exist right now, but it's a great business idea for somebody. Something that, you just quite simply can't open without it looking like it's been opened, whether it's a color change or a tear of some manner. I think you're going to see those pop up as well. eBay may make them. PSA may make them. BCW may make them. Somebody's going to make a tamper-evident slab bag so that you can say it was sealed, transferred, and then unsealed, and the chain was unbroken. You're going to see a lot of sellers adopt no damage claims without box photos language. I think they'll try to do that. Whether eBay upholds it or not is another story. I'll talk about that in a minute. And this is a good tip for you guys. Watermarked photos. Get a free Canva license. It's not, it's literally free. You can make any image or text transparent by 50%. Just set it to 50%. And just put that on the photos of your cards. It's sad, it sucks, but AI is going to have a very hard time removing a watermark and making it look damaged. So if you want to protect your stuff, I imagine a whole wave of watermarked photos are going to enter eBay and other places too, like Etsy and Depop and all the other places where it's like third-party sellers doing things. On the platform side, the image metadata checks are going to have to get better, and detection flags are going to have to get better. And eBay, at some point this year, will say mandatory packaging photos for damage claims. I guarantee you they're going to add that. And just overall, they're going to have higher proof thresholds for slab damage and card damage and things like that. But the irony is eBay forces you into this authentication program. So all these high-end cards, they're going to have to be sent back. So imagine this process right here. You send a card, whatever. You send this Derek Smith 86 Fleer signed card. You sell it for $5,000. Great. Goes to eBay, gets authenticated. That's been a week and a half. This goes back to the person after another week and a half. And then that person tries to fake this with AI. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the middle ground. They're there to authenticate, but are they also there to detect AI imaging? I don't know. I don't think they're trained that way. It's going to add another bottleneck to PSA and the authentication process, which I don't love. I think returns are going to increase. eBay does not want this to cost them this much money, so they will make changes. They will make things tougher. But I imagine this is going to be rampant by the end of the year. And I expect, like I said, insurance to go up everywhere, and we have no one to thank but ourselves. Thanks, everyone.